Hi, and welcome back to Studio Tamera, the mystical paintress. Today, I'm doing something new. I'm painting a witch portrait on a black primed canvas. So I started to paint this, I started to block it in, and I thought maybe you'd like to watch some of the steps. Let's do it, it'll be a lot. So I'm just using grays and whites. Very much just grays and whites. So wherever I want the face to come forward, it's going to be lighter. So I just basically sketched this in. Not even quite sure how accurate this is. Okay. So the light is coming right at her. And let's see, we're going to put some again, I'm just using white. I'm really just having fun here. I figured it'd be fun to put this on the wall. It's Halloween time. Every now and then, too, it's fun to just paint something right off the cuff without plans, without being drawn up. And it is the season of the witch. So, let's see. I know there's all kinds of rules with portrait painting of, what order you use and all these things, but I just paint because I love to paint and I don't follow rules. I hope that doesn't offend anybody who went to professional school and training for this specific style portrait painting. I use my fingers a lot too. Just bring you into my world here for a few minutes and let you see kind of what goes through my mind when I'm painting. So here we've got a forehead, the nose, which is obviously coming forward. And then this cheeky thing here is coming forward. We're going to smooth all this out too. This is far too sharp. Yeah, it's getting there. Isn't this fun? Shabu shabu. I'm using walnut oil as a medium to help the paint flow a little better. My studio kitty cats. Hi, Da Vinci. Da Vinci. So you'll see when you take kind of a mop brush how it smooths in things. Makes things a lot softer and more like skin. we don't have hard lines in our face, even when we have wrinkles. So see how this just really nicely blends it in. Lost edges. I guess my painting's pretty boring. Both of my studio critics are sleeping. Now time for a little coffee. So before I start to refine face features too much, I'm going to take a little smaller brush and I'm just using grays. I know you see a lot of colors on my palette, but that's because I just did some mushroom paintings while we were out foraging mushrooms. So I had a multicolor palette here. I just want to use different grays. That's right about where we're going to put those. Right like that. Take a little burnt sienna and just touch the bottom ever so slightly. Might even be too much. The whites of the eyes are actually not white, so I'm going to mix a little blue into the white. And then we're going to very slowly see what happens if we put it on the eye. This is a lot of trial and error. If it's too white, we need to gray it down. I think we do. So we're going to try this. I don't know if it's going to work. This is a lot of trial and error. If it doesn't work, the beautiful thing is it's oil. We can correct it. Using a maul stick is really good when you're doing portraits. And I'm going to use this Kolinsky sable and just really slowly come in and clean up some of these edges, which I think is going to help a lot because I feel like part of the problem we're having here is this is just not cleaned up very good. So I'm trying to keep my face out of the camera too. See how now it's starting to look a little more, I don't want to say real, but real. Her eye doesn't have all these lines. So now I'm just getting a dark, using mostly all grays. I think I already said that. And I'm just getting a dark. In here. Okay. The eyes are a tricky thing to do. They're very soft, and people tend to want to always make them harder with lines, and everything in the eye is just very soft. So now I'm just kind of refining some darks. This glare from this window is not the best. So there are lots of little details, like if I wanted to have a little highlight on the hat. Okay, specifically now working on the face. So I'm still playing with the eyes, and I think what I'm going to do is get a white board, a white, completely white canvas, and do this again from a white canvas and see how that would work. She definitely looks witchy, but there's just something that's just not right and it bothers me. So we'll fix it. Just kind of got a smug little laugh. So to make the hat come forward a little, I'm going to put some light. When I say light, I mean a tiny bit behind the hat here, tiny bit, like this. Just to kind of bring the hat forward a little. I know it's hard to see with the glare. I've already turned the lights off in here, so I don't know how to make it anymore. There. That kind of gives you a eerie, dreary Halloween feeling. Let's put a moon back there. Oh boy, that's probably screwing it up, huh? Oh, maybe not. Just something else to look at. Too light, add a little more dark. There. So I've got this witch, and I think I'm going to try a different witch. This one's okay, but it didn't quite turn out exactly how I wanted her to. She's okay, though. I mean, it's definitely a witch. So I guess the secret here is you got to get on a witch hat, and you've got to get some magic mojo. So here's our little witch all finished. I think she turned out okay. I added the moon. Kind of hard to see with the light coming in. It's putting quite a glare. But there she is. For anyone out there that didn't know, I did write a book called Plein Air Painting Tips and Tales, and it is available on Amazon. So you can get that book if you're interested. So thanks for tuning in. Thank you to all my Patreon subscribers. Thank you to all my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Keeps my channel going. I can keep free content coming to you. So this is my witch. I'm going to work on another one, I think. But here is a Halloween witch for you. What should we name her? Tell me in the comments what you think we should name her, and we'll give her a name. Have a great day. Bye.